So hey guys, I'm at the secret garden out here. Finally made it to the greenhouse. I finished up my little honeydews all around it now, and I'm ready to put the tarp over it. But just before I put this tarp, I wanted y'all to see I got that wire all the way around. I've got a little berm coming off that thing, kind of slopes this way intentionally so the rain will wash away from this greenhouse. It's a little lower on each side. You can see though I've got that stuff up. I've got some other 1x4s that will go over once I get the plastic on. Kind of taped up some of my edges just in some rough spots to ensure I don't tear the plastic all up. But same thing here. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it slopes down this way. Okay, and the good thing is no more will slough off inside now. Now I just got to build that wall up. But I've got this guy all the way down, ready to go. So I've walked it in good as I could. I didn't want to get too close and cause something to collapse. Now it just needs a little time to heal up. I'll put the door on later. I got a fan to go on. Got to get my plug, run some electricity over here, and I've got to hook up the water. I've also decided I will use a pressure regulator. I know I was talking against it before, but this drip tape that I've used out here, I also used a little bit at the house when I redid my greenhouse at home. And it is thinner. It's 8 mil and not 15. The 15 that I had could handle my water pressure in town. But this little thin stuff right here, it's blown out on me twice. So I put in a pressure regulator at the house, and I'm gonna do it here too before I start. So, you know, you gotta go by what you're working with. And if you're like me before, especially during the summertime when you can actually pump the water to the plants real good, everybody in your area is probably also watering, and the pressure decreases greatly. At least it does at my place. And so it wasn't an issue last year. But now that it's winter time and I'm watering like lettuce and carrots and onions and stuff like that, those little drip tape can't take it. So I'm gonna put pressure regulators on, and right now I'm gonna get busy with this tarp. I'm gonna try it by myself. If I have grief, I will call my family, but let's see what I can do. I got the tarp on, so I'm gonna see if I can't get those 1x4s to hold it on, but getting there. So I'm fixing to take off the headphones, and what I'm doing, I'm just getting a straight line all the way down, and I'm stapling it. Then I'm gonna put those boards up there and screw them in. But I wanted y'all to look at the sky with me. Check this out. All the time. I told y'all I'm not being silly. Because I'm out here and the sky is so wide open, you can see them so bad. This morning it was cool and windy, and they were crisscrossing the other direction, and they kindly have faded out, I guess. The dang sky's got a weird color blue to it, but anywho, it's still, and I'm gonna get with it. And I think I'll video some of this stuff so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. So let's check it out. All right, guys, so my battery's getting low on this camera. So I'm just gonna finish out what I'm doing and make it safe to last through the night, and I'll come back. Okay, guys, it's almost sundown. I'm going home. I'm gonna go eat some supper. I'll show y'all what I did get done though, and y'all can check it out. Some of it's sloppy. It's all right now though. I got it up. All right, so as you can see, I was a little short on this side. I did my best to cut a straight line all the way down, but you know how that kind of thing goes. I got a couple of boards to cut here and for the front, and I got to fix the front and sides. I should have put something first, but I did not. You know, it's not super tight, but it's there. And what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll put some little eyes in between on both sides, and then I'll run some twine or something over and pull out any slack that's left over. But, you know, I think it'll last through any crazy wind tonight. You can see this big mess, but I don't care. The purpose is served. Now I need to do something there, but it is what it is. Working on the materials I've got, and that's kind of how it goes. But you know, I'm tickled I got it done. I didn't have to torment my family to come out here and help me. Like I said, I got a couple boards, and I'll put some across here as well. Got the door to go. Okay, now let's take a look in this thing. All right, so, all right. So now I'll get my pressure regulator on here. Over there where I've got my my well house, I've got to hook into the water system, pressure regulator, and then I'm good on the water. I have a fan that I will have to hook up somewhere, and I'm not sure yet. Probably something down on that end. Top this stuff with some dirt and set up my timer for my misters. That's electric. I'm going to put a little, where this big mess is right here, I'm going to mount a little box right there, and I'm going to run a long extension cord over here and hook all my electric stuff up through it. And then I'll have my mist system, which is already up there, and it goes right just a little over, like maybe the first little section there, over into the raised bed area. But not too much left now. Maybe I'll be able to get done. I'm not sure what I want to do with this fan. I'm looking at this mess right here, you know, my little separation between the two greenhouses, and thinking it might be nice to have a little bit more stability. So I may put something up here. I don't know. I got to do something. Figure out something for a fan, blow this stuff around so I can make my own pollinations. I left that stuff long, but that will roll up. That's another thing that I'm not ready for yet. I got to figure out how I want to make my roll-up sides roll up. That's going to be a big pain in the butt. I can't afford the good stuff, and that little conduit you see people use, kind of like the greenhouse is made out of. That little stuff. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. But I got to figure out something that can run all the way along there, and that may be how I have to go. Put myself a little crank handle and something to hook the stuff onto. But hey, one feller by himself, not too bad. 40 foot long, lots of growing room, and I got a bunch of plants over there ready to come and fill this thing up already. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll be back out here tomorrow, see what else I can get done. I may make a separate video for that and call this one, since it'll probably be long. But I'm gonna go home and eat supper. Y'all have a good one. See y'all next time.